What's up, money makers? Looking for that next stock to explode or just want to break one down and see its potential? Well, you have ended up in the right place today, my friend. Not only do I break and analyze stocks, but we also have the right juice over at Banking with Billy Discord. Billy and the other coaches, including myself, rip that smoke every day with updates on stocks we are chasing or letting go, flooding the chats with updates and direction to the best of our knowledge. I'm your host, Mr. John, with Just.Scrollin.Trades. Let's get it. All right, today, my friends, we're going to be talking about NYCB. This has been hot. We've heard a lot about it. It's definitely coming back around. We did have this little drop right here. I was actually just looking here trying to do this count because one, two, three, boom. What's next? Is this going to be a double stair top? I don't know. I'm so curious. Like, it had a nice little pullback right here. It's got to come back. It's got too much information behind it. I mean, it really does. We just got to figure out when, right? So that's what we're here to do today, folks. We're going to see when, why, what, where. Let's go ahead and start here. So, NYCB, New York Community Bancorp. All right, it's up. Current price is 346. Looks like it was up 7.45%. It's a good looking stock. I'm kind of curious to see what other people are saying, just get the gist of it. Rating upgrades coming out soon. Bullish, just starting today. It's about, to me, a movie. Okay. NYCB total deposit. Now, I've seen this actually in the CNN news as well. This is big breaking wire. I ain't heard of them, but I actually seen the same exact information. That's promising. Prompting a dividend cut of zero point zero 0.01 share. Liquidity decreased to 31.6 from 37.3 with cash balance down to 14.4 from 17 billion. The bank aimed to reduce CRE concentration, assuring that 80% of deposits are insured. NYCB, SPX, SPY, QQQ, and DIA. Those are all correlated. There's you some sisters. Boom, 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 boom. If you're looking at one, we need to check out the others, right? All right, but moving forward, because we are still talking about this one today. All right, so that the communities out there, not this direct community, but we gotta check out. We gotta see what everybody else is talking about. So I am kind of curious. So let's go over here real quick. Give me just a second, and I will pull it up. All right, NYCB. All right, so also over at the Banking with Billy Discord, you can actually type in NYCB. Shown here that it is a proactive financial juice. Oh man, it's got all kinds of volume ticker. Okay. It's been mentioned quite a bit just in the Discord alone by coaches and teammates and our bots. I mean, we got the news right here. That's awesome. But everybody knows me. I like to step outside a little bit and just see what the weather's like. So that's why I love going over here and, you know, just making my own assumption off of all the news I can gather, right? So NYCB news, they had a lot to say about it this morning as well. NYCB shares rebound after troubled regional bank announces 1 billion capital raise. So now that they've raised that, what's that mean, guys? Inflation. Inflation's taking off, and now here is one of the biggest banks announcing it right now. What does that mean for the stock? It's going to climb. It always does, but it's going to hurt the people. It always does, right? So, struggling regional leader NYCB announced 1 billion capital raise and leadership shakeup on Wednesday, headlined by former Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin, leading to a sharp rebound for its stock. Guys, this is crazy, right? The stock market alone, we have seen it just I mean, this year's been crazy. It has not come down as much. Like normally you see those hard dips, those hard falls, and it's like these companies like, you know what? I hear what you're saying to me. I hear that you're saying that you're going to try and take us out. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put our money where our mouth is, and we're going to keep pumping these, and we're going to reach out to the people that's got the money. And that's exactly what they're doing here, guys. This is crazy. So let's see here. Just this morning, it's already been up a little bit. The stock was below $2 per share at its lowest point on Wednesday, the latest negative milestone for the company that began January above $10 per share. The cash refusion, the latest development of turbulent start to the year in the NYCB. The bank disclosed in late January it was dramatically raising the allowance for potential losses. So it was already expecting this. So here they are. They was already expecting it. They locked the hatches, batten down the hatches. They've held on for the last couple months, and now it's March, and it's time to pump it back up. And that's exactly what they've done here. Now they're going to be pumping this stock up, which reaches to us, which gets us all involved, which helps them, you know, balance out the market for this stock, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of good information here, too. I went over to this is Yahoo Finance. This is just a good one just to check yourself on. Their news might come in just a few minutes late, but it's always spot on. So let's see here. NYCB, yep, still up. That's awesome. So let's actually, before we continue, let's go over here and just look at the stock a minute itself, right? We're showing here in our bulls that it is opening up. It is ready to pump out this morning. That mouth is geared up, son. So I believe it will. We're going to look here. Let me go ahead and hit this over here. All right. So I believe it will. It's very well possible, especially today, especially everybody looking at this. Everybody's trying to sink their teeth in wherever they can. And it looks here that the buys are at 26 million, the sells are at 22, and the neutral's at 23. So it can be controlled by the neutral. However, you know, everybody is pumping this stock. Everybody's talking about this stock. People are going to be shorting this stock. You've got to make sure that you keep your 7 to 15% gains or 7 to 15% losses. In this kind of market, stop losses are key. If you don't set a stop loss, it can cost you. And our team knows that more than anybody because, well, where you get confident in trading, you're like, oh, no, I got this. I'll watch it. Next thing you know, it's gone. What happened? Why did it just drop 100%? And then the next thing you know, you look at it, it's up 125%, but you got out because it was shorted so hard. We've got to stick to the tech, guys. We've got to stick to what we know. And if we revert back to what people say, that's called manipulation. When people tell us what's going on, we're being manipulated. Get the answer for yourself. It's okay to have everybody's opinion. Opinions is what makes, the conversation. However, if you base it off of facts that you know, then we have something more relative to go with, right? So let's look at this. So your market cap, 2.5 billion. That's amazing because that's going to give us plenty of room according to the free float market cap at 2.47 and the free float at 713. Free float at 713 million. The free float market cap is 2.47 billion. There is nothing but room to grow here. So it definitely gives you, hope, especially with them getting another or was it $1 billion, whatever it was, to throw towards the bank to help them out on this, which is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. So let's pull this back up here. Let's check it out. So this is definitely one of the holds. It's been on a hold the last few months. We've seen this because we weren't sure what the banks were even going to do this year. And it says here, based on 14 Wall Street analysts offering 12 months price target, in the last 3 months, price's target is 571 with a high forecast of $8. So you know what? We're at 571 currently, which is crazy, right? But it's estimated to $8, and if it keeps up with that gas, it's going to make that happen. You can see here that there's been a lot of hold for the uncertainty over the years, or especially since last year and then into this year, hard hold. As you can see right here, they're not suggesting buy. There is a little bit, or I'm sorry, they're not suggesting strong buy too strongly, but the buy it is a little bit, but the hold is where it's at. You can see right here 25.28 to hold for January and February. The reason they're saying hold is because this is laying dormant because they were trying to figure out what to do. Now they got that money to back them up, and when you got money to back you up, you can do anything, right? We've seen it. We watch it every day. It happens. All right, so here, next quarter earnings estimate is 12 cents. Range 318. Previous quarter is 36. It's 50% time of past 12 months, while its overall industry beats the EPS estimate of 59.45% of the time in the same period. In the last calendar year, NYCB has underperformed its overall industry. NYCB sales forecast, next quarter sales forecast is 823 million with a range of 767 million to 921 million. The previous quarter sales results were 1.5. So they've already beat that. They're already above on their numbers right there alone. That's awesome. So, I mean, this is definitely a company to keep eye on. Let's go over here real quick. Just one more thing I saw earlier. So, even in here, pull that back down. See, they're all saying the same thing. These numbers came out in their uh, earnings. So everybody's like looking at it, they're doing the math. They're like, oh, okay, so they do have the backing, they do have the people covering them. Why not? Uh, even right here, let's see, what did I see that at? New York Bank Community. Nope, 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 nope. Well, I saw. Okay. What is the 52-week high, 52-week low? Okay, here we go. So it was 1422 and its 52-week low is 170, right? It's currently at 75.67% from the 52-week high, 103% from the 52-week low. So yeah, okay, take me to the 52-week low, but it's all right. We're going to gas up and we're going to take it to the new 50-week high. I like that. And then we're going to back up. We're just going to see where it's at right now. It is currently 844 in the market. And guys, look at the buys. Buys 26.4, sells at 22.2, neutrals 23. We're still looking good. You go to the analytics of it, and you can actually see here that it is a 83% hold, but it's also changed since the last time I seen this. It's showing 11% strong buy, and that will gradually keep gaining, guys. We got to keep our eyes on it, but we also have to watch out for who at this point? The shorts, right? The whole time that this news is coming out, and those guys are just rubbing their hands together and saying, thank you, because this is the stuff that gets them gassed up just like it gets us gassed up. So be careful, hold strong, know who's controlling the market, especially when you're playing with the NYCB. And let's watch it and see what happens. And we'll do an update video and see if we can't make a little money on this. You know, if you can get in, try it out, ride it up. 7-15%, make a little money. If you see the dangers or your candlesticks are showing danger, get out. Don't play games with your money. Make that money. Don't lose it. Alright, guys. If there's anything else that y'all need, feel free. You can reach me on Banking with Billy Discord. I'm one of the coaches there. You can reach out on Just.Scrollin.Trades, my YouTube channel. Just.Scrollin.Trades, my TikTok. Either way, you can get a hold of me. We'll break that stock down. We'll figure out where it's at. Until next time, I'm your host, John, with Just.Scrollin.Trades.